Hi, my name's James. I'm a senior artist on Killzone 2.
Hi, my name is Eric Boltjes. I'm a senior game designer for Guerrilla Games, specifically for the online, the multiplayer basically. And what you're looking at now is an internal Sony trailer we made back in 2006.
This was a very early prototype level, but many of the elements that we created here basically were tests.
And what's really interesting about this is that you can already see that the graphical quality and even the gameplay, like the weapons, was quite far ahead, 2 years before we released the game.
Yeah.
We really wanted to test the basics of the gameplay, so the walk speeds, the weapon speeds, the reload speeds, as early as possible, so we had enough time to test and tweak that. Before we got into the more detailed features like badges and character classes and all that.
In the background you see many of the buildings, part of the urban makeup of Helgen. This was all handmade geometry, basically like old school production of games, but slowly we moved away from this system and created a system called building blocks. Basically that gave us the ability to stack parts up on top of each other and create buildings very quickly instead of having to hand model each and every element. Many of the shanty towns that you see throughout the game, these are also building blocks, and we basically had a whole library of elements, like such as the corrugated iron doors, the wooden frames. We was able to just pull these in from the library, stack them together in a unique way every time, and meant very fast and efficient level building, unseen before, especially in this where we built everything by hand.
What was quite cool is that this was actually done with all people that work at Guerrilla. So we got like 16 volunteers, and we gave them walkie-talkies, and they were scattered all over the building behind different dev kits. And then we'd actually set up these scenes, like, you know, you hide behind the wall, you shoot him, use this weapon. So it was all choreographed using walkie-talkies, which got some really funny incidents as well, where people would be jumping on top of each other while we were doing a take, and they would ruin the whole scene.
One thing that remained consistent was the props. Many of the light fixtures, barricades that you see in this video still remain in Killzone 2 all the way through all the levels. They are just hand modelled just as normal, but with many complex shaders now applied to them.
And you'll notice that all the characters you see, especially like on the different factions, they have the same character model. So all the ISA are the same and all the Helghast are the same. And this was because the whole badge system at this point wasn't in the game just yet. So yeah, it just shows like how early the game was playable and how far along it was even back then. For this next bit, you'll actually see a tank popping up, and unfortunately that didn't make it into multiplayer, but it did make it into single player. And you know, you might actually see it coming back in the near future, but we can't make any promises yet. So that's it for me, and signing off. Check in again next week for another IGN Developer Diary.